Welcome back, everybody. Warrius Maximus here. This is an addition to the startup video that I created. If you want to check that out, this is going to get you a little farther in the game. We have our basic items. I went through how to get started. It is the next morning. I kind of hung out inside, if you recall from that last video. But what we're going to do today is we will just continue to create and expand what we're doing. We'll probably, let me check my fire here. Yep, there's food now on your fire. I'm going to put that down on my main bar. I like that in the X location. One thing I'm going to need to start doing is I'm going to need a box, just a storage box. I can make a hat. I'm going to make the pants. I'm going to need more fiber. We'll go out here, we'll get some more fiber right away, get some clothes made. And then what we'll do is we'll start venturing and probably die. We'll show you what is not a good idea to do. When you're first starting out and you're a way low level and you have basically a spear and an axe, you don't have anything that's ranged, you don't have a bow yet, don't have arrows, you don't have these things, and your damage isn't very good either this early in the game. So yeah, we'll we'll get into that. You can see my water is low. In fact, my water skin is empty because we stood out overnight and it basically leaked all out. You can see my food is low. So I've found a really good way to up your food is to have berries and meat, because then here I'll show you. I'm just going to do one berry and one meat, and you can watch what the meat or what the food icon does on the right side of the screen. So there's one berry that I ate and one meat, and you can see it jumps up pretty good. And do that again. Maybe one more time. That puts us in pretty good shape. Okay. Usually down by the water, sometimes here a Spino will show up, and they're nasty, but it looks like everything's pretty clear. Just some trikes roaming around, a couple of birds. That I believe that bird right there will steal shit from you. Oh, there's a is that a baryonyx or is it a iguanodon? It's hard to tell. Baryonyx will kill us. Iguanodon is not very scary. Let me see if I can make a spear. Yep. It's good to make a couple of spears. You can actually throw them. We're going to put those down on my bar. Also, if you... Oh! Yeah, see that bird just went down and picked out a fish. It's as big as he is. There's a saber-toothed salmon in the water right here. They will try to kill you, but they're not too tough. So maybe we'll kill them so we can get some fish meat. But I'm going to put a hat on. You can R2, it'll equip it. Again, R2 will equip your pants. So there you can see on the right, I'm starting to cover my body. I'm pretty sure that's a baryonyx, and that's not a good thing. Baryonyxes are fairly fond of the water. Yeah, it's attacking fish. Uh-oh. I don't know if he saw us or what the deal is, but... yeah, see? He's cool looking. All tiger striped, but... I think that trike will whip his butt. We'll see as the fight goes on here. If it kills that trike, it will definitely kill us, and it looks like he's going to kill the trike. And did. We don't want to mess with that. We're going to run this other direction. L3 is run just like in most games. Fairly simple. Yeah, that was a little nuts. He took out that trike pretty fast, which means he would take us out very fast. I think that trike right there is actually stuck. If we had tranks, it would be really easy to get that as a tamed animal, but we don't have any of that yet. I'm going to level up here. I think I'm going to go with damage. Let's see what else we can learn here. We definitely want to do a mortar and pestle. We are going to want to get a bed soon. So we got to do the sleeping bag before we can even get the bed. So we'll do that. Oh, we definitely want to do a storage box. Alright. We're going to hide in our house for a minute while that baryonyx is down on the beach. It might not even be a baryonyx, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let's see what we can make here. Can't make anything right now. Fiber and thatch. So we're going to stay away from... I'm going to sneak up kind of over here by the cliff and see if that thing is running around down there yet. Is that him? Yep. So he's still down in there in the water. We're not going to play with him just yet. I could go down there and show you, but we'd be dead. We're way too low a level to be messing with anything that can take out a trike. We don't want to mess with. Most of the time, if that was a raptor, the trike probably would have won. So for now, we're just gonna get our thatch and our fiber. I did make some spears. Spears do a little bit more damage. Put that down on my bar. Let's see. You can actually, these things with the little eye looking thing on it are just skins. So like for instance this, it goes on the head. You highlight it, it highlights your head place. You put it on, gives you a little prospector's hat. And just kind of cool. There's other things. This is a saddle for a thorny dragon, which I don't think, I've never seen a thorny dragon in the island. I believe that's only scorched earth. They're kind of cool, but we're not going to need it, so I'm just going to toss that out. I've never actually used the torch sparkler. I'm sure when you put it on a torch, it makes it look like it's just a sparkler. Again, the stim berries, you don't want to hang on to them and accidentally eat them because it dehydrates you. Okay, let's see. I can make a box now, so I'm going to make a box. We will go put that inside our little hutch here. I'm going to put it close to the fire over here so that as you put stuff in there, if you put meat or used meat or something like that, you can just store it right close to the fire. Get it too close though and then you can't get to your fire if there's multiple people in your game. So we'll slide it up here by the wall. Again, this is just like doing bases. You click it once on R2, it'll allow you to turn it. I usually get it placed fairly straight how I want it to begin with, so I'm just going to R2 again and place it. Now I can open that up with square. You can use triangle, but square, if you get used to doing that, you're not going to get irritated because you're starting fires or doing other options. And I'm just going to put most of everything I have into this box. Now these smaller boxes will only take so much stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to toss that sparkler out. Seeds, that'll come later. You can actually plant seeds and grow your own plants. Plants, some are used to tame some animals, things like that. Charcoal I'm not going to worry about for now. I'm just going to dump that out. Narcoberry seeds are good to have when you create crop plots, because more narco berries means more narcotics, which means more trank arrows and darts. Just comes in handy. But like I said, that's going to be a little ways out before I start doing anything like that, so I'm just going to toss those out for now. All right. Triangle, close the door. I've got spears now. So let's venture up the hill just a little bit, and we'll see if we can find maybe a Dilophosaur or something that's going to attack. You can see how that's going to play out. We'll just kind of wander around here. Maybe we'll go into the water and see if we can get a piranha to come get us. There's piranhas, there's saber-tooth salmon, and polecats, which is just almost like a catfish, but they won't hurt you. If you notice on the right, there's a bottle that's flashing. That's actually oxygen. If you stay under the water too long, it depletes your oxygen and you can die. So you want to keep an eye on that. I'm going to come over here. Yeah, these colecats. Pretty easy to kill. So usually when you stab them like that, you can pick them up. It shows that you're carrying it. So you can kind of carry it to the beach. Or you can just cut them up in the water. I'm just showing that you can pull them to the beach. Again, your R2 is to attack. I'm going to set this fish down. And I kind of threw it down. You can see you get raw fish meat out of those. Go back to my spear, which is right D-pad. Maybe we'll tangle with one of these things with the saber-tooth salmon. Is they'll protect each other. So if there's any other ones around. See, now he's attacking us back, so let's make sure we're... Oh, yep, here comes another one. Oh, that's a piranha. See? Just like that, we messed with one tiny little level 33 piranha, and he just kicked our ass. So what'll happen is you'll come back up to this screen. If you don't have a bed, you're going to do a random respawn. It's going to put you somewhere in the vicinity of where you were at. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to respawn. And you will have nothing on you. You will go back to no clothes, no pick, no anything. So it started us down here on the end of the beach where this baryonyx was running around. So that concerns me a little bit. Now, when you do get killed, usually, and I'll show you here as we come up the beach on this side. Now we know we died because we're right out on the point where we started collecting things in my first video. I know my house is straight up between right here. It's kind of between that cliff and this bay that's on this other side. So I know just down to this side of my house is where I died. So I'm going to come over this way. That's a parasaur. Great for taming because they're an excellent pack mule. And you can come right up to them. They're not mean. They make some funny noises. They're kind of cool. Great pack mules. That's a Dilophosaur. That's going to attack the pterodactyl right there. Oh, he's going to run it right into us. Oh, he's going to eat them dodos. And without weapons and how we are right now, he would probably kill us also. So we're going to try to stay clear of him and hopefully get around him. Again, we're going to L3, do a little running. Oh, there's his freaking cousin or something right there. You can run away from some of them. We're just going to try running. That looks like another parasaur, and you can see the green light that's shining down from above. That is an indicator of where you died, so that you can actually go return to your body and basically pick up all the crap that you died with. Because right now, if I go in here to the inventory, the only thing I have are these other items, which you don't need them. You can keep them and put them, you know, as skins, but you don't really need them. So now my concern is am I gonna be able to get to my body without piranhas and everything else having me for lunch a second time. We're kind of close to the edge here, so yeah, see? Piranha and saber-tooth. And I can't get close enough to just punch him, so. And as soon as I get in the water, I'm pretty sure they're going to attack. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try this and see how fast I can collect my crap. When I get down to it, it'll come up, and to access inventory you hit triangle. Little good, bad, and the ugly on my phone there. Sorry about that. Kind of fitting at the moment. So let's see if I can get in here and get to it. And then over here up top, there's a transfer all. I'm just going to hit that. And I'm going to back up. See, because here they come. See, now when you pick up all your stuff, the things that you did have on your bar will return to your bar. So now I do have a spear handy. So my thought is come get me, boys. I'm standing right here on the edge. They don't want to play now, I guess. That level 33 piranha was that's a pretty high level. I'm pretty surprised that there was a 33 right here. See, I wanted him to turn around and follow me so that I can stay close to the edge. Oh, here comes one. Yeah, come on. Come on. Okay, where did he go? I killed him, but he launched somewhere. Where the heck is he? I could use his... Uh-oh. I'm back out of the water, because if you notice my life down there in the right-hand corner, he hurts. So I'm going to eat a little bit of food and see if I can... So you can see on the left, on the right side on the bottom, when you eat, you can see the little health bottle. Just shows that your life's coming up. Dang it. I was hoping to get some meat off of one of them. Oh, here's our fish. Sweet. It's all twisted up and ugly. There's a dodo too, because we still do need to make a bed or a sleeping bag. You need some hide. See, I don't know if you were in my first video, but it took me 4 or 5 hits to kill a dodo, and that one only took a couple. So there's another dodo. We'll kill that one too. Now there's bolas that you can make that you can actually use on like this parasaur to basically get it to keep from moving, because if I were to try to tame this by punching it, it's just going to run away and it's not going to happen. So I can kind of show you. Let's see. Yeah, he already took off. And I won't catch him. Well, maybe he'll come back and let me punch him some more. Now, yes, you can pick up poop. That is useful for when you're growing crops, like I was mentioning earlier. It is gross. In fact, there'll be a little clip on the startup screen. Poop is gross, but it can be used as fertilizer. So, let's see what else is wandering around down here. I thought I saw another... That's alright. We'll just head back up to the house. Cook up some of this fish. One berry, one meat. Help that food level come up a little bit. So yeah, as you've seen from this video, at a lower level like this, it's pretty quick and easy to get killed by even, and don't get me wrong, a level 33 piranha is pretty gnarly. That's a pretty high level piranha for right in the very beginning area like this. Of course, that baryonyx was also... So we're going to go in here. Let's see, I do have... Oh, I even have raw brine fish meat. So, I'm going to put that on the fire. Hopefully there's some wood in here. Yep. I must have left that fire running the other day. Put that wood over there. Light that fire. Pull the charcoal off. Put the other meats on here. Hopefully that'll cook. The prime meat spoils really fast, so sometimes you don't get to get it cooked in time. Old specimen implant can get chucked. If you go to the middle, it shows structure. That's because I'm in the inventory for the campfire. You can actually hit R1 to, oops, I hit L1 and moved all the, oh, that's cooked prime meat. That's good. That's awesome. It will actually spoil fairly fast. Later in the game, you can get a preserver and also a refrigerator. But as I was saying here on this structured deal, you can actually put your hat and your pants back on. R2. Eat that fish meat. I'm gonna pick up the regular meat. That'll stack with my other meat down here on the quick bar. Keep hitting L1 and making the mistake of moving everything off of my fireplace here, so get that fixed here. Put everything back on there and get it going. Okay. Well, I'm going to conclude this video here quick. I know my first video was very long. I did a lot of stuff. Oh, look, we got a Bronto down on the beach. That's kind of cool. Another one that, let's see. There's some that are very territorial. That might be one of them. They have, yeah, he just pooped. You can watch him do that. It's kind of cool. Kind of nasty. Anyway, you mess with them, they stomp you into the dirt, kill you. We'll get into more of that as we go. Again, subscribe. Don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. Any comments are welcome. Yeah, if you got anything you want me to do, please let me know, and we'll do it just for you.